The United States Championship was first established January 1st, 1975 in the National Wrestling Alliance, then made its way to WCW and finally to the WWE. It is a belt with history attached to it, a prestigious token held by the greatest of all time and most importantly, my favorite championship in all of wrestling. I welcome you to my video why the United States Championship is the best. Let's get straight into it. Midcard titles have always stood out to me because of what they represent. Unlike a world title that is defended in the main event, the midcard title belt will never hold as much value as one of the big ones. But still, you see guys fight absolutely tooth and nail for secondary titles, leading to a realization. These people really care, and because of that, you do as well. They also often showcase who's next up. It connects that passion with that grind and a peek into a possible future. That's really the stuff wrestling fans live for. And no other midcard belt or belt in general makes me feel quite like the United States Championship. Let's talk about looks first. Ever since WWE got their hands on the US title, it has never had a single bad design. WWE has gone through dozens of belts redesigns, some of them flat out suck. There are also a lot that look good, but fall just flat of being great. The 2003 to 2020 American design is my personal favorite. The waving American flag backdrop with bold colors are very visually pleasing. The letters are a cool font and that nameplate is just iconic, allowing for a customized version for every holder. Absolute peak. It was more than a title, it was a statement. And then came the current version. The eagle looks badass, the golden accent and the white stars make it look like it's worth $1 million, and the text uniquely emphasizes the word champion, something no other title does. That helps the quintessence of, when you wear this, you're not just holding a title, you are the champion. Even that short-lived custom John Cena version. That thing was cool. Unique, flashy and completely in character. But the belt is only as good as the people who carry it. And the US title, it's had some bangers. My favorite wrestlers held it. AJ Styles. Phenomenal is the only word that fits. AJ Styles was such a good fit with the title, they even made him win the title at the house show, something that usually never happens. He brought legitimacy, flair, good stories and of course amazing matches. Kalisto was my first favorite growing up. When he won the US title not once, but twice, little me popped mad. To see your favorite get his hands on a strap, let alone the best looking one, is just pure magic to a child. There's also LA Knight, the man who turned a joke of a reign into a resurgence. Logan Paul left the title in the trenches. But Knight worked overtime to pick it up, dust it off and gave it meaning again. Charisma, consistency, crowd control is sometimes what you need to elevate a title, adding to his underrated quality of in-ring action. And of course, John Cena. When talking about the best United States champions, there is no way around John Cena. The Open Challenge era.
The John Cena US Challenge starts now!
In 2015, Cena turned the US Championship into the must-see prize on Raw. Fresh matchups every week, bangers with Sami Zayn, Neville, Cesaro, even Stardust. He silenced the "you can wrestle" crowd and gave a platform to the new generation. For the first time in quite a while, Cena left the main event picture, which he held hostage for years. After this run, he became synonymous with the United States Championship. Here's another underrated part of the US title. It has clear potential for personality. This is something the Intercontinental strap lacks, for example. It can't adapt to the holders as easily as its SmackDown counterpart. You wanna be the proud patriot? The champion can pride himself on being the representative of the stars and stripes to receive a pop in every American town. But it also holds value for the heels. They can mock the country, drag its flaws into the spotlight and get booed out of the building from WWE's mostly American crowds. Cheap heat? Maybe, but effective. Or go full character like Chelsea Green. When she held the women's version of the US title, she acted like she was the president. She had her own secret service, demanding the viewers' attention and better treatment from management.
I demand that you should title and you suspend her and you give me the championship.
That kind of flexibility doesn't come often, but the Star Spangled Belt has it in abundance. People love to call the midcard belts stepping stones. They are often signs of who's next, but with the US title it often feels like more than just a pit stop. There are reigns like Cena's, AJ's and LA Knight's that feel important. They feel like the destination. Like the champion is choosing to make this belt matter, instead of just waiting for a world title shot. And that's the magic of the United States Championship. It's a blank slate for creativity, a path to greatness. And even if the booking fails on every aspect, it's still the best looking thing on the show. So why is the United States Championship the best? Because it means something, at least to me. It's beautiful, it's flexible, brings great champs consistently, and it's been home to some of the most meaningful title reigns in WWE history. It's not about prestige handed down from above, it's about the superstars earning that prestige. One match, one promo, one moment at a time. Midcard titles will never headline the pay-per-views, but they can do weekly shows, and whenever that happens, you know this is where the real fight is. Tell me your favorite US champs in the comments. You've been watching WWE.
The best things in wrestling.